Good morning, Year 2. It's Tuesday's spelling lesson. Let's have a look and see how we've got on with Spelling Shed. Well, this week, well done to 2L. You are top in Year 2. Then we've got 2CH, 2SH and 2W. I'm going to give everyone in 2L a class dojo point for aspiration. And well done if you went on Spelling Shed this week. Right, let's warm our brains up with a little bit of phonics. Okay, so sound the word out, decide if it's real, going to bob, or not real and going to ob. So we've got p, r, oo, n, prune. Yep, well done, it's real. Ow, nt, and mountain. Real or not real? It was real, a mountain. Oh, home with that split digraph, definitely real. Or hall. I'm not sure about that. I don't think that's spelt like our school hall. Oh no, we were wrong. Sound. Birth real? Yeah. Well done. Time. With that split digraph, we definitely know that's real. Tuba. I think that's a musical instrument. Weeb. No, I've never heard of one of those. Scout. Okay, so we spotted a new exciting word. The word hall. Let's have a look and see what it means. We don't want to get it wrong again. Haul. Okay, so it's a verb and it says to pull something or somebody with a lot of effort. Right, well, we've got a new exciting word to use. I wonder if you'll use it in your writing this week. Right, before we carry on, have a good look and read through your spellings this week. Remember that our focus this week is spelt W-R. So we're going to use pictures today to practice our spellings. The first thing I'm going to do is draw around my hand. If I draw around my hand, can you have a guess which spellings I'm thinking about? Well done. So I drew a picture and then I found the word wrist on my spellings. So I drew it all over the wrist, or you might have wristwatch in your spellings and I wrote that as well. Have a look at this picture. Does this make you think of any of your other lessons this week? So this picture has been made from 2D shapes, thinking about your maths this week. Have a look at the picture. What shapes can you spot? Hopefully you identified that the head was probably a circle, even though we couldn't see it all. The wing was a semicircle, the tail and the beak are triangles, and the eye is a circle. I wonder what shape you think the body is. Now think about our spelling words. Which spelling word might this picture represent? Watch as I write it. Can you say the word out loud? Blend it back together. Wren. It's a bird. It's a little wren. Now we're going to see if we can use other 2D shapes to draw pictures to practice our spellings today. Have a look at my next one. So here we've got which shape? Circles. So what picture could it be? Looks like a little caterpillar, I think, anyway. So what would the word be? It would be wriggle. Wriggle like a caterpillar. Right, we're going to draw one now. Have a go together. You could just do this activity with a pencil and paper, so don't panic if you don't have anything else. But if you'd like to, a ruler might be helpful, a pencil, a rubber, some colours, and then maybe a few objects from around your house. I know Mrs. Haynes has been talking to you about 2D shape and getting you to identify some, so hopefully you'll be able to spot some 2D faces on objects around your house. Go and get any items that you'd like to use and then come back. Once you've got the things you need together, you can start your drawings. Now, you can turn them into pictures, or you could just draw 2D shapes and fill them with your spellings. Have a look at the first one we're going to do. So I've got a little bit of a little glass. I'm going to hold it carefully, and then I'm going to draw around it with my other hand. Okay, what shape have I got? It's a circle. Brilliant. Okay, then I'm going to get my ruler and I'm going to try to draw two triangular shapes on the side there. Remember, following our steps to success, holding it nice and firmly with one hand and then drawing with the other hand. Okay, have you got any ideas what you think it might be? Well, I'm going to give it a semicircle here. So I've drawn my straight line and then I'm going to use my circular object and turn it round to make the curved side to my semicircle. Remember, if you don't have these objects, it's okay to sketch them out. Just trying your best to make them as accurate as possible. And then I'm going to give him two little feet and a tiny round eye. What do you think it is? That's right. Hopefully you identified a little bird called a wren. Not quite the same as a real wren, but still a wren. Let's remember the spelling before we fill our picture. So we need a W, down, up, down, up. Then we need our one-armed robot R, down and bounce back up. Then our caterpillar E and our one-armed robot N, bouncing back up. And they should all be the same size. Right, now let's get to work filling our wren with the word wren. Now the picture I've drawn looks okay. I've used my 2D shapes and we can see it's a bird, but you might want to add a bit of colour before you do your writing. So a wren is kind of a soft browny colour, so I've done the wing and the beak. Then, once you've practiced the spelling of the word wren on a piece of paper, you can fill your picture writing the word as many times as you can. Have another look at your words. What other 2D shapes could we use to draw pictures to practice our spellings today? This is my next one. So now we've got two kind of semicircles, but they look like they're overlapping each other. Then a rectangle on the top that's been broken in half. Now I see some triangular rocks behind our shipwreck. I've filled the boat with the word wreck. Is there another spelling we might be able to use? Well, I think that sail looks like it's quite wrinkled. So I've added the word wrinkle lots of times. Let's have a look at another idea. What 2D shape do you see now? Lots of circles. Ooh, which word could this be? Oh, we've turned it into kind of a caterpillar with those round eyes. And I've filled it with the word wriggle. Some of you have got the word wriggle turned into wriggled. So we've got that ed suffix on the end. This time, two kind of triangle shapes and lots of rectangles popping out the top. It's a wrap, like we saw in the beginning. Now we've got rectangles joined together in the middle to make like a cross shape, so I've written the word wrong. You could choose to magpie some of those ideas or use different shapes to come up with ideas of your own. Remember what we said, you could draw the 2D shape and just fill it with lots of your spellings to practice, or you could create a 2D shape picture to represent one of your spelling words and then fill it with that word. You might even be able to do one picture with lots of words in it. It's up to you. I look forward to seeing what you create.